smartest, nicest, sexiest guy I'd ever met. I was terribly shy, and he seemed so worldly to me. But he could always make me laugh, and I loved it when he came over to my cubicle to chat. We didn't begin a relationship until 2 years later, after I had moved to San Francisco and gotten braver. But that relationship lasted 2 years, not bad for a long-distance thing. I really wanted to marry him way back then, but when it ended, Jim will say I dumped him, but he's exaggerating. I figured we were both just destined to move on. Then I moved back to Olympia in 2009, and in early 2010, I ran into Jim on 4th Avenue. He was on the corner of 4th and Capitol, and I was on my way to the bank to make a deposit. Without even thinking, I rolled down the window and yelled, "Hey, Jim!" He made this weird face as I drove by, and I thought, well, he's annoyed about our old breakup and doesn't want to talk to me, and he's entitled to his feelings, etc., etc. So I drove the half block to the bank and pulled into the drive-thru. Suddenly, Jim was running up to the car. He scared the bejesus out of me, smiling and waving and not annoyed at all. We chatted and agreed to meet for a beer. At the end of the evening, Jim kissed me on the forehead, and I thought, wow, I still am totally crazy about this guy. I think maybe he feels something too. So we started spending time together. And honestly, after that first re-meeting, I knew I would marry Jim. Right then and there, if he asked me. I can't remember when we first started talking about it, but this time there was absolutely no doubt in my mind that it was meant to be. Jim and I are the luckiest people alive, I swear. No one has ever made me laugh as much as Jim does. Nobody gets me in my stuff the way he does. And nobody turns me on the way he does. He just rocks my world. And since I saw him in the corner of 4th that day last year, I haven't stopped smiling. And Jimmy wrote...
Mine's shorter.
Jimmy wrote, "Why do I love Anna? Well, it could be her extraordinary smile. Look at it. Or maybe deep from the belly laugh. If not the laugh, maybe it's the way she claps her hands when I show up unexpectedly. Or that she actually says the word yay when she's happy. Or how she collects old rusty things and transforms them into something still old and rusty, but beautiful, like her dogs. Maybe it's just her not-so-secret crush on my inner Darth Vader. And how once on a motorcycle she learned to lean with me in the curves. She is game. She would go anywhere with me, and I could love her for that alone. Or then there's the smarts she keeps under a bushel that leaks Proust in a book of quotations, and she calls me an egghead. It's definitely not just because she laughs at my jokes and praises my cooking, or how she brings me a cup of coffee in the morning. None of that hurts. How can I not love her? Really, someone I trust beyond reason. It began about 17 years ago. We crushed a lot of grapes, then each other. And now we get to drink that wine. I am loving. So there is some chemistry here, I think. To all in attendance, you have been invited here today because of your ties of love and friendship to these two people. These ties of love and friendship remind us of what is truly important in life. Love and companionship are the forces that allow us to face fear and uncertainty with courage and determination. Love is the eternal force of life. The marriage we celebrate today is one expression of the many varieties of love. We come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to recognize the bond that presently exists between Anna and Jim. They wish to thank you all for recognizing them as a couple and for participating in this ceremony today. A charge to the bride and groom. The bond of marriage is a living union of hearts, minds, and spirits, which God may bless and the state may authorize, but which neither of these can alone create or maintain. That creation is yours to achieve and preserve in, individually and together with your each and every thought, word, action, and feeling toward each other. Your marriage is not complete the day it is celebrated. It takes time to marry completely. 2 hearts, 2 lives, even the most loving. True marriage is a growing toward each other through the years, a long continuous falling in love over time. Marriage is overcoming the daily burdens you each will carry, sharing those burdens together as a couple and as family. To do this, you must give yourself to the other deeply, freely, and generously. Withhold criticism and be generous with praise and support. May your home be a refuge from the daily assaults of life, a place to replenish yourself and to regain your spirit, to continue to wage the good fight. Okay, this is for all of the guests, a pledge of support to all in attendance. I ask you all to join in me in a pledge of support. Today, Anna and Jim, you are surrounded by your friends and family, all of whom are assembled to witness the exchange of your vows and rings, to share in the day's joy and festivity. Recognizing that friends and family form the circle of acquaintances within which we all find support, love, and encouragement, I look now to this entire assembly, family and friends gathered here today, and I ask all of you, do you all add your blessing and do you pledge to support Anna and Jim? If so, reply, we do.
We do.
Yay. Okay, it's going to be real now. Anna, these are the marital vows. Please repeat after me. I take you, Jim Mayfield, as you are.
I take you, Jim Mayfield, as you are.
I pledge to you my living and dying,
I pledge to you my living and dying,
equally in your care.
equally in your care.
I pledge to you that yours will be the name I say at night,
I pledge to you that yours will be the name I say at night,
and the eyes into which I smile in the morning.
and the eyes into which I smile in the morning.
I promise to encourage your dreams
I promise to encourage your dreams
and appreciate your beauty.
and appreciate your beauty.
I will respect your needs and fears
I will respect your needs and fears
and share my own with you.
and share my own with you.
I promise to work hard toward our greater good,
I promise to work hard toward our greater good,
always.
always.
I will share your burdens and offer you comfort
I will share your burdens and offer you comfort,
as gracefully as I am able,
as
As-
gracefully as I'm able,
as long as I shall live.
as long as I live.
These are my vows to you.
These are my vows to you.
Jim, I take you, Anna, as you are.
I take you, Anna, as you are.
I pledge to you that yours will be the name I say at night,
I pledge to you that yours will be the name I say at night,
and the eyes into which I smile in the morning.
and the eyes into which I smile in the morning.
I promise to encourage your dreams
I promise to encourage your dreams
and appreciate your beauty.
and appreciate your beauty,
I will respect your needs and your fears
respect your needs and your fears,
and share my own with you.
and share my own with you.
I promise to work toward our greater good,
I promise to work towards our greater good,
always.
always.
I will share your burdens and offer you comfort
I will share your burdens and offer you comfort,
as gracefully as I am able,
as gracefully as I'm able,
as long as I shall live.
as long as I shall live.
I pledge to you my living and my dying,
Pledge to you my living and my dying,
equally in your care.
equally in your care.
These are my vows to you.
These are my vows to you.
We have the rings. From the earliest of time, the circle has been a symbol of completeness, a symbol of committed love. An unbroken and never-ending circle symbolizes a commitment of our love that is also never-ending. As often as either of you looks at this symbol, be reminded of your commitment to love each other made on this day. Anna, repeat after me. I give to you, Jim,
I give to you, Jim,
this ring as a symbol of my commitment
this ring as a symbol of my commitment
to love, honor, and respect you
to love, honor, and respect you
for the rest of my life.
for the rest of my life.
Hey.
Jim, I give to you, Anna,
I give to you, Anna,
this ring as a symbol of my commitment
this ring is a symbol of my commitment
to love, honor, and respect you
to love, honor, and respect you
for the rest of my life.
for the rest of my life.
This is a time for celebration. Let it also be a moment of dedication. Anna and Jim, you have now affirmed before family and friends your love and caring for each other. You have come from different backgrounds. You have walked different paths. You are different individuals. Your love has transcended these differences. In the years before you, may the richness of the traditions that have nurtured you enhance and brighten your lives as you help to create and shape the future together. May the challenges of your life together be met with courage and optimism. May you learn from your failures and grow in your achievements. May life bless you with friendship and friends. May you always remember that laughter is the medicine of the gods. May the spirit of love be ever a part of your lives. Finally, it is my hope for you is that you will be fortunate and blessed beyond all riches by becoming partners who over time become one, whose very identity as a part of your marriage, two people who occupy one space together, two people whose love has settled in their bones. It is my hope for you that your marriage will be the blessing that marriage can be at its very best. By the power granted in me as a judge pro tem of the Superior Court of the great state of Washington, and the authority vested in me by Ann and Jim in performing the ceremony, I now pronounce you husband and wife. There you go. You're married now.
Yay!
Where my ring finally?
Oh. Yay!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I think it's time for champagne.
Yeah, let's celebrate.
It's rose gold, white gold.
Say hi, Jeff.
Hi. Nice to see you again.
I don't know. I know I can't remember. Yeah. Jim did all that, like he was the one who came up with the medal.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like it. It looks very natural.
Yeah.
Very organic.